Alex Wilson. We thank you so much for joining us today. You know, March coming in like a snow lion thanks to Winter Storm Thor. Looks to be our biggest winter storm all season. Not in terms of intensity, but in sheer size. Starting tonight, the storm is impacting states in the west, but this storm is going to last almost all week. And by the time we get to Thursday, it's over in the East Coast with Dave.
How about that? I feel like Vanna White.
Right?
You know?
Look at this thing.
That's
It's
right.
everywhere.
You know, this started out in the west over the weekend. Between those 2 days, today and the next 3 days, 46 American states will be impacted by Thor. You talk about an expansive storm, huh?
Absolutely. You know, the impacts will be different depending on where you live. Thor will have 3 distinct phases. We've got the snow, the ice, the rain, and it's mostly falling over the same states that just picked up snow and ice from Winter Storm Sparta over the weekend. So it appears there's no break in the parade of storms, at least for now.
Right. So that means we put Mr. Carl Parker, our storm specialist, back to work again. Carl, it's not a clipper, it's a big storm out of the southwest. What's up?
Thank you so much. You know, as Carl mentioned, the first phase of Winter Storm Thor is in the Colorado Rockies with several feet of snow expected in some spots.
Meteorologist Paul Goodlow's in Breckenridge, where skiers and ski resort operators are thrilled.
Warn you about some tough times ahead for travel on I-90, I-94. You're looking at parts of Minnesota, northern Iowa, getting into South Dakota as well. Now, by 10 o'clock tonight, notice snow showers begin to work into the area. But as we move into the early morning hours of your Tuesday, those darker blues begin to show up. That's the heavier snow, and wind will be an issue as well. So blizzard conditions are expected across these highways, and blizzard warnings are in effect for some places off to the west of Minneapolis. Mitchell, winds will be around 40 to 50 miles an hour. And when we talk about blizzard conditions, that means partly visibility is down to a quarter mile or less. So it is going to be very difficult to see. And keep in mind, for a lot of this time, it'll be dark. So it'll be dangerous out there on the roads, even at 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time, well into that morning commute. Heavy snow, gusty winds will continue across the area. By late morning, especially around lunchtime, that's when things will begin to improve. By the afternoon, Dave, that snow begins to wrap up across the area. Welcome you back to Weather Center Live on this Monday. I'm Alex Wilson.
And I'm Dave Schwartz. We hope you're safe. We hope the roof is still up there, right? Because there's going to be more coming down from the sky. Thor, a storm with far-reaching impacts. I mean, look at this map.
Absolutely.
We got blizzard warnings in Minnesota, winter storm watch in Mississippi and Arkansas. And look, the West, everybody's in on this one.
Yeah, tons of people. Overall, 125 million people now under some type of alert from this storm. And by Thursday, 46 states will be impacted by the wintry or rainy side of this.
That is amazing. Now, we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's get busy. We're glad to have you with us. And let's bring in winter storm specialist Carl Parker to break this all down. Carl, where do you start with such a big storm?
Dave, Winter Storm Thor is just getting started, but it's already created some beautiful skies in California.
More snow from Winter Storm Thor about to fall. That means snow plow drivers will be sitting in their rigs in the path of Winter Storm Thor.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be behind the wheel, though? The Weather Channel's Scott Newell went to Montreal, Canada, to find out.
Oh.